1988 Jeep Wrangler. It's got the 2.5. I didn't put the lift on it, but as far as I can tell, it's got about a 3.5-inch lift. It's got Pro Comp mud terrain tires, 15-inch wheels, 30, I think these are 33s if I remember right, 31s. And the body armor here is all, let me see here, this is all cosmetic. If we come in here on the back side, we can see this is all very solid, no rust at all. It's not hiding anything anywhere. Same with back here. It's all very complete and solid all the way around. The entire bed has been, or the body, the floor pans have all been protected with bed liner. That was done probably about 5 years ago, and as you can tell, it still looks great. Same thing with this side. We got body armor here, looks great. And body armor back here, again, no rust. This isn't hiding anything. This is just for looks. Very solid truck altogether. Floors very solid. It's got a 5-speed transmission, and it's had a new clutch put in it right before I bought it. Again, probably about 5 years ago I've owned it. LED headlights, which are great. And this truck is about, I'd probably say 99% rust free. There's no rust on the frame, no cancer on the body, but I mean, it is an 88 with original paint. So you do have the worst piece of rust is right here. And it's not cancer, it's very solid, but it does need attention. It's gonna need to, the paint's starting to bubble a little bit, but that right there is pretty much the only issue. We do have some, minor rock chips in the paint from being driven for 30 years. A little bit of chipping paint there as well, but overall, it's not a show truck, but it's pretty dang close for given the fact that it's never been a show truck and it's been driven. And personally, I've never taken it off road. I don't think the previous owner has either. It's pretty much an asphalt queen. Seats are still in great shape. These are original seats. Still kind of have, you can kind of sort of see, you can see the Jeep in it here. Over here we do have a seat cover because the seat is ripped, but it holds up pretty nice. It's a nice match, and looks great. You don't even know that just the bottom cover is there. And again, we got 126,000 miles on it, almost 127. I really don't want to sell it, but we don't really have room for it in our garage anymore. Our family's expanding. Got one car seat back there, really we need two. And you can't fit the dog in it, so just kind of outgrown it. This is, I guess you could say, my bachelor Jeep. And as you can tell, I do care about it. Altogether, again, it's pretty good. I don't think you're gonna find a cleaner Jeep of this time frame, this era, without spending a tremendous amount of money on it, because it's been, taken apart completely and stripped down. This thing has not been stripped down because it doesn't really need it to be. The exhaust on it, I put a new tailpipe on it. You can kind of see right there, that's all pretty new. New tailpipe. It has a new exhaust manifold as well, right off the engine block. That was recently done. Yeah, I mean, altogether, it's a pretty cool Jeep. It's got Pro Comp shocks up in here, so I imagine it was originally a Pro Comp lift, because it's got the Pro Comp tires as well with it. So I imagine it was probably a package deal that the guy put together. Got the jack in the hood. Some people ask me if I had an issue with it rusting. I guess that might be a problem, but there is a a gasket in between here. So because of that, I've, you know, there's no rusting issues here. It's all very solid. Yeah, like I said, I mean, kind of give you a close up here of the frame. It's all really good frame all the way through. New muffler right there. That was put on last year. As you can see, I don't even really drive this thing. It's been a toy for me. I probably put 500 miles on it a year at the very most. So it just sits in the garage. It's a garage queen, asphalt queen, and she's been taken care of. Like I said, I just got done washing her, shined her up for the year, put a fresh coat of wax on her. New radiator, a new aluminum radiator in here. Right when after I bought it, the copper one, original copper one went out. So upgraded it to the bigger aluminum one, and stays nice and cool. Don't have any issues with it overheating at all. Here's the great thing about these floors is I just got done spraying them out before I took this video, and I took out these drain plugs. There's still one in there, but I took out the drain plugs, and you can just hose out the whole interior, and yeah, it's pretty easy to clean. Again, here's the back seat. Sometimes, well, before I had kids, I would just not even have the back seat in there, and it was nice for putting cargo and stuff in it. But yeah, it's been a great Jeep for me, and I think the next owner will enjoy it too. We do have a CD player, which has a audio input, which is nice, and also has a new heater core in it. Heat doesn't work that great, to be honest with you, but then again, I never really took it out in the winter anyways. It's kind of a summer toy, so it never really bothered me. We do have a soft top for it. You'll see that in other pictures. The doors on it are I don't know if they're original doors, but they do have a little bit of rust on the doors. It's really the only real rust that this vehicle has. So there she is. That's my baby. And yeah, hope somebody comes and can enjoy her like I have.